When talking about some of the greatest video game franchises, you often think about your Elder Scrolls, the God of Wars, and even the Soulsborne games. But there is one franchise that definitely deserves to be up there, and that's Resident Evil.
He's right behind my ass. He's right behind my ass. Ah! Holy balls. Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, he's right behind me. He's right behind me. He's right behind me. Let's get Burn.
Today I am going to be getting a platinum in Resident Evil 2, as I have recently done the first game, as well as 4, 7 and 8. And my goal is to get the original trilogy done before the 9th installment. Resident Evil 2 is just a fantastic game in every way. From the way it fits into the survival horror genre perfectly, to the fantastic storytelling, as it tells a story of both Leon and Claire dealing with the Raccoon City outbreak. The platinum was also very fun to get, as there were a total of 45 trophies, which had me first of all completing both Claire's and Leon's campaigns. Then I went through an S rank on each character, which meant I had to complete the game in under 3.5 hours. I also had to complete hardcore with both characters. Then there was some other trophies as well, such as collectibles and completing the game without saving. So there was a lot to do, and I had a lot of fun doing it, so let's get into it. Just a quick one, before we start, make sure to hit like and subscribe. For my first playthrough, I decided I just wanted to enjoy the game. I wasn't going for a specific trophy on this run, so I chose to play as Leon on a standard difficulty. Straight away when starting the game, I was forced to think about food.
That is one good burger.
And this truck has showed us how to be the ultimate driver.
Well, I think she's dead. I hope the burger's okay. You don't want that burger to go to waste.
This guy died real quickly, and then the real goat of the game showed up, driving casually into his first day, working as a Raccoon City police officer. Leon stopped off for some gas, and then I went to explore the gas station, where I came across my first zombie.
Yeah. Looks like you've got it. Step out the way. Or lay out the way. Headshot. Easy.
I then had to escape, so I grabbed some keys, which led to a bunch of other zombies showing up, trying to get me, and then Claire showed up as well.
Bang. Pinpoint accuracy.
And now that we had formed the ultimate team, both Leon and Claire escaped together to then arrive at Raccoon City, where Leon just proved how committed he was to starting his first day as a police officer. I would have turned around and gone home at this point. After making my way through the streets of Raccoon City, Leon finally arrived on time for his first day of work.
Now the real fun begins. Welcome to the city of the dead.
I then entered the police station, which was just glorious by the way. The atmosphere in this area was just top notch. As you can probably tell, the station was abandoned, but Leon still decided to stay around as he's the ultimate super cop. And the first task was to rescue another cop, surrounded by zombies, so off I went.
Oh. I'm coming, bitch. Come here. Man, you guys need some manners. Oh, you dead as hell. You ain't surviving. Just as I expected.
A bonus of this officer dying is that I got his notebook, which is very useful, as I had the answer to the puzzles in the first part of the game. I then had to escape from the zombies, where I wasted a bunch of ammo, and after playing Squeaky Bum Time, we got rescued.
Get off me! Oh, here he is. The MVP. This guy's badass.
This guy was called Marvin, and he was an absolute baller, as he helped us get around the police station. Leon decided to get dressed into something more appropriate, and Marvin revealed that the notebook we just had has the answers to escape, which is a secret exit in the main hall. I had to find 3 medallions to use this exit. So off I went on my travels to explore the building, and there was some interesting remains just lying around.
Oh. My god. You put that schlong in him. Must have been a hefty one.
Eventually I came across an office with a bunch of dead cops, and it seemed they were looking forward to Leon's first day. In this room I started to find items such as gunpowder, which can be used to craft ammo, And there was also a puzzle where I need to solve a combination lock, which was pretty straightforward to be honest, as it was the initials of each cop's names that worked in the office.
Easy peasy. Oh, what's on here? Asti mag. Customizer. Basics of survival. Trophy galore.
I then got another trophy just a minute later for using a wooden barricade on a window which would stop zombies coming through. Like in the first Resident Evil, it was important to use the item box for inventory management, and I was also saving at every opportunity I had. I can now make my way upstairs where I was collecting everything I could grab in sight, such as ammo and even letters which would count towards a trophy. And speaking about trophies, I got another one for opening a portable safe, and in order to do this, you just had to find the correct button order. On the top floor, I found the spade key, which would allow me to explore further into the police station. And while exploring, I found a hit pouch, which would give me more inventory space and also a trophy.
Oh, nice. I needed that.
On returning to the main hall, I got my first medallion, which I put into one of the 3 slots on the exit. Just 2 more to go, and in order to get them, I had to do some exploring to find items, which would allow me to access more parts of the station, which led me to finding a weapons locker keycard, which would be useful later on. I then came across Claire, who was locked behind the gate, and we got separated again, as a bunch of zombies showed up. This was a common theme throughout the full game. Now I had unlocked the bolt cutters, which would get me access to other rooms, which also led to me getting the round handle, which was also useful. And on my way to get further, I used the keycard I got earlier to unlock the shotgun.
Shotgun. Naughty.
With the round handle, I could turn this steam off, and then I came across one of the more annoying enemies in the game.
Holy shit. Son of a bitch. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Where is he? Now. Them things are annoying.
I then came across the STARS office, where I found a bunch of useful items, such as my first raccoon, which was a collectible which I had to shoot. With this battery, I could now blow open a gate to reach the medallion, but first, I needed another part for this bomb device. And before I could go cause that carnage, I came across another medallion, and again, I used the notebook to solve the code. Now I knew exactly where to go for the final medallion, but I had a couple of side quests to complete, as I had gathered some codes to unlock another hit pouch. I also got slicing and dicing to kill an enemy with a knife.
Die. Oh. I was trying to save ammo. Didn't know I got a trophy.
And finally, I reached a room with the detonator, so I could combine it with the battery to create a bomb. I then arrived at the top floor to plant the bomb, which led to the third and final medallion.
Bingo. Must be that. Yeah. I've got the medallions. Guess I'm done. Get off me. What's that even for? Well, I didn't mean to do that. But with pure skill I did. Get off me. I counter-attacked apparently. Is it dead?
After that rush of adrenaline, I returned to the main hall to unlock the secret exit. It was too late for Marvin, as he had been bitten, so we soldiered on without him.
After the goddess. I did that a lot quicker than I thought it was. Must return there.
And as we went through this underground section, I came across an interesting character.
Oh, the fuck. Oh, this guy means business. I want to shoot that eye off you. That eye looks very vulnerable to me. I'm stuck. Good start. Ow. In the eye. Right, he's vulnerable now. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Got it. That was pretty easy. And I'll see you later, my friend.
With that boss out of the way, I made sure to collect all of the ammo in the area before advancing on, and eventually I reached a car park where we met Leon's future lover.
Get it. Well, this ain't good. Here it is. Here she is. Ada Wong. Bang. The dog is dead.
Ada didn't give much away, just that she worked for the FBI, and she told Leon to get out of the city, so we did what we do best and stalked her, which led to us meeting this reporter who had a car park pass, which is what we needed to escape. But then the ultimate stalker turned up out of nowhere.
What's coming?
What's coming? Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Hey, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here.
Completely forgot that happened. Ooh.
Oh my god.
That don't look good. Oh my god.
We then got a bit of flair to Ada, which led to us getting our next task of opening the cell door by finding 2 electric components. In order to do that, I had to return to police station. I found the first component as I was exploring the car park, and I then turned the power on so that I could return to the station. On my return, one thing I found out was that the other component was in the bell tower, and while exploring, I found this large gear which I assumed would be useful for something later on. On my return, I was also getting swarmed by zombies a lot more, which gave me more opportunities to get even more trophies.
Back off, bitch. Bang. Bon appetit. Shoot the grenade you feed the enemy, nice.
And now I had finally completed the peaceful part of Resident Evil 2, as it was now time to up the tempo a bit.
Oh. Hello there, Mr. X.
Jesus Christ.
Let's get out of here. And shoot. Hats off. What the hell is right up my ass? It's gonna... Oh, it's schlongly big as well. It's too much for me. Man, this guy means business.
So now I had the fun task of trying to navigate around the police station while playing Squeaky Bum Time with Mr. X. This was his name, by the way. I found myself using the map a lot of the time to get around, and on my return to the station, there was also a lot more lickers around to give me a very tough time.
Hip pouch. I've only got 2 more left to get. Right, one straight through. Fuck that shit, I'm out. I'm screwed. Oh my god, he's a big boy. Get off me. I hate you. Let me in there. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
And to be honest, now the whole of this part of the game was me just slugging around. In this room, I thought I was in a bit of a safe room as I found the crank which I needed to advance, but I was completely wrong as my best friend turned up to terrorise my bumhole.
I'm so fucked. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm fucked. He missed me. You silly son of a bitch. This guy's relentless.
With the crank, I could now lower one of the bookshelves in the library, which will allow me to move them to create a bridge. But it wasn't as easy as it sounds, as I had the big man himself chasing me the whole time. But after eventually getting the job done, I managed to reach the bell tower where I played around with some gears to sound the bell and retrieve the second electrical component. And now all that was left to do was return to the cell in the car park, but there was some carnage waiting for me.
Oh, ball sacks. Oh, I'm dead. No.
On my second attempt, I managed to make it to the cell, where I had to solve a puzzle to turn the power on, and after a lot of messing around, I figured it out and I had one thing to say for this section of the game.
Parking permit. Let's get out of this shithole.
As you can imagine, it wasn't over yet.
Go this way. Maybe not. Gonna run around in a big circle. Stay away. Oh, that was close. You big boy. He's right behind my ass. He's right behind my ass. Oh my god. Where's that baby? Ah, there she is. He should be dead now.
With Mr. X finally dealt with, we could finally leave the police station and have a nice romantic stroll with Ada.
Let's get out of here, Ada. Just me and you.
Road's out.
Really?
That gun shop looks like
Won't give that away. Very skilled, aren't you, Ada?
That stroll then came to an end as I found a letter from none other than Jill Valentine, and we came across the shop owner who had a zombified daughter, which was quite an emotional scene, to be honest, as the shop owner ended up killing his daughter, and this inspired Leon to work with Ada to save the city, in which we found out none other than Umbrella are behind it all. Big shock there. With Ada and Leon agreeing to work together, like usual, we aimed to head as far deep underground as possible, as this is where Umbrella's base was. So we started off by entering the sewers, in which we was greeted by a friendly individual.
Uh-oh. We better run. That is one ugly fucker.
Leon, get out of there.
Get out of there, Leon. Let's run. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in trouble. What the fuck? Shoot it. Well, you got burned.
After that encounter, we came across Annette Birkin, who was one of the scientists behind the virus, and it's safe to say it went down very well.
Hey,
Stop.
Oh, we took a bullet for her. And this is where we've fallen in love. Oh, yeah.
With Leon injured, we now took control of Ada, where we chased after Annette, as Ada was desperate to get hold of the G-Virus. In Ada's segments, we got this new device which will allow us to hack other devices to get through, such as overheating fans. There were zombies in this section as well, but I didn't use my weapon as I didn't feel like I needed to really. But then Mr. X of all people showed up, who we thought was dead.
Ow. Oh, it's not very nice. Quick, quick, quick. I'm dead. I didn't know what to do.
On my second attempt, I did manage to get away from him, but only just.
Oh, that was close. My bumhole was shaking.
And then we found a wristband which was needed further into the game, but Annette showed up to try and stop us from advancing on.
You bitch. How do I do it? Oh shit, I gotta override them. Right, turn this one back. That was quite easy.
After completing the hacking section, we carried on, which led to Ada falling into a trap.
Uh-oh. Better move, Ada. Yeah, oh shit. Ooh. Guess who you need? You need a hero. You need our boy Leon.
After getting the trophies for completing Ada's segments and completing it using only the hacking tool, I could carry on into the sewers with Leon, which was just as dark and gloomy as you'd expect. And there was a new enemy type, which were as annoying as the lickers, as they could poison you. Luckily, I was stocked with blue herb, which would heal you from poison. Eventually, I arrived at a safe room, which revealed the next puzzle of the game in order to save Ada. But firstly, I had to find 3 plugs, which were shaped as chess pieces, and this is where the real fun of the sewers starts. Two of the plugs which I needed were hidden at the back of this room, which had a few of them annoying enemies that would spit their poison at me.
Knife, 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 die. Let's get past it. Uh-oh. Am I gonna die? I'm poisoned. Oh, screw that.
In this room, I had to use the plugs in there already, which were the king and queen plugs, to unlock different gates, and took a bit of messing around with them, and I ended up unlocking the flamethrower while doing that, which is bound to cause some carnage later on.
Say hello to my little friend. Burn.
Eventually, I made it out with both the plugs, and now I had got out, it was time to go back the way I came in, and we know what was waiting for me.
He goes straight up here. Oh, that scared me. Get out of there. Burn. 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 I got it. I think. Hehe. Flamethrower does bits to them. Now I know. Well, that went well. Go away. No. I'll get out. I'm getting out of here.
Now there was only one more plug to get, and because I had picked up the treatment facility key next to the ladder on my escape from that hellhole, I could enter some more rooms further into the sewers. And in one of the rooms, I unlocked a secret lift, which would take me all the way back up to the police station, so I'll be using this in a bit. But before I did, I found the other chest piece plug, and then returned to the safe room to figure out the puzzle. On the table, there was a message which hinted at where each chest piece goes, and it was fairly simple to follow. Once I turned the power to the room on, where Ada was, an old friend was waiting for me.
Ah! Holy balls. That scared the shit out of me. Uh-oh. 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 Ah! Ow! That hurt. Move! Run! How do I dodge? Go down. He's gone down. Go, Crane. Ah, see you later. Oh. He's resisting. Bye-bye. Oh, he's still resisting. Have I done it? I think I've done it. Yeah! See you later. Wow. Well, that was a challenge.
After that battle with G, I could go rescue Ada, who was a bit injured, so we yanked that piece of glass out of her leg, and Ada then revealed we need to go deeper to reach Umbrella's lab. And conveniently, there was a tram waiting for us, which Ada had the wristband needed to access. But before I decided to take the tram down, I wanted to clean up any puzzles I'd managed to solve yet, such as using a stars badge from earlier on in the game to upgrade the Magnum. There was also a roll film which I didn't use yet, so I returned to the police station to the dark red room to dip it into the water, which revealed the hidden place of two items. And I knew exactly where they were, so I went off to find them. One was in the stars office, which gave me another Magnum upgrade, and the second hiding place was in the press room on the bottom floor on the east side. And once I found that item, I got a trophy. Now I could get myself into the lab, and on my way back through the sewers, I came across another lock, which I now knew the code to, and once unlocking it, turned out that was the final lock in the game, which gave me a trophy for opening all safes and locks. So now I could access the final area of the game, and on my way down to the lab in the tram, Ada gave us some love. Oh hey! And then told us it was up to Leon to find evidence against Umbrella, which was the G virus. So Ada gave us our wristband so we can access different areas of the lab, and off I went into the final area, which is a bit fancy and even had 3 doors just for the entrance.
3 doors? Bit excessive, if you ask me.
In the lab, I found a note which explained I needed to get different ID access to get around to different areas in the lab. So off I went looking for my first one, which was pretty easy to find as it was at the back of this corridor near the entrance to the lab, and with that I could go further into the lab, which I entered a main hall area, and the G-Virus was located in the east area, but obviously I couldn't access that area yet, so I had to go to the west area where I came across an interesting enemy.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
In this part of the lab was a giant plant called Plant 43, which was just a less aggressive version of Plant 42 from the first game. And this thing had the next ID which I needed to reach the east area, so I had to find a way to use the dispenser to destroy the plants. And like the first game, I had to combine a bunch of chemicals, but firstly I had to unlock the different access points by inputting codes into a machine, and I found myself taking pictures a lot, but also I came across lickers again, which gave me a fun time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I got one down. I got him. Got him. Back off. That made me play squeaky bum time on myself right there. My bumhole was tight.
After making my way to the end of the west area, I had unlocked the modulator, which was very useful for unlocking different areas in the lab, as I had to tune it to a specific codes displayed on these devices. And doing this unlocks this freeze room, and I couldn't do anything inside it yet, as I needed to freeze the chemical, which I didn't have at this time. So I made my way back to create the solution by pushing some coloured buttons to make it. I then returned to freeze it to finally dispense it onto Plant 43.
Let the juices flow. Die, you stupid plants. Round 2, and I'm victor again.
And this allowed me to get the next ID while our old friend turned up again. I was really getting sick of this guy at this point.
Oh shit. Why are you back? Ah! Oh! Oh, I'm close to death. Wow, I am fucked. What the hell? I did not expect that. It all just went off. My bumhole is tight and I'm dead. Unless I can escape quickly. It's gonna be close. No, I'm dead again. Go, go, go. I'm out of here. Ah. I could be screwed here. Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, he's right behind me. He's right behind me. He's right behind me. Get me for the fucking door. Run. This is so scary. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, God. I was pooping my pants, it's safe to say.
Finally, I was able to escape the west area, but before entering the east area, there was another device which I remembered I could use the modulator on, back where I got the first ID. And this gave me the final hit pouch upgrade, which also gave me a trophy. And then on making my way through the east area, I managed to get the G-Virus sample. But this led to only bad things happening.
Uh-oh. Ah. Shoe again. Die!
In this cutscene, we found out the monster was originally a scientist called William Birkin. And this was his wife, Annette. They created the G-Virus, and to stop Umbrella stealing everything away from them, William injected himself with it. And by the way, he was still alive, so it was up to Leon to stop it.
Oh! You dead as hell by your husband. Okay. Here's a big boy. Let's go, Super Cop. Let's do this. I'm so dead. I've got no health. What am I meant to do with no health? Like, no healing things. Die! 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 Ah! Right, heal. Heal. Spam triangle. Idiot healing. Come at me. Got ya. Have I done it? I think I did it. Yes. Yeah, boy. Easy. Second go. But full health still. That went well.
After that boss, we tried to save Annette, and she wanted us to destroy the G-Virus so that no one could use it for their own good, or bad in this case. And she revealed that our lover is actually a mercenary, wanted to sell it on. So with the self-destructed facility in place, we went to confront Ada, where we found out it's all true.
You silly bitch.
I didn't.
You don't mess with Leon.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like
No! See you later, Ada.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
We all know she's not dead.
So yeah, spoiler alert, she's in future games, so she obviously doesn't die. And all that was left to do was escape the facility before the timer runs out. So we took the elevator down into a security room where we found out Claire is still around. And then made my way through a bunch of hallways to meet my best friend all over again.
Oh, it's the big boys back. Run, Leon. It is kicking off. Uh-oh. What the frick? Ah. Thought we were dead. Get up. He'll still be alive. Maybe not. Is he dead?
I then activated this elevator, which should hopefully be my escape, but yet again, this son of a gun turned up.
He's an absolute animal. Ow. That hurt. Die, get your stupid heart. He won't die. Get him, get him, get him. Get his ass. I got him. Did I do it? He's not dead yet. Oh, I had him. I have got it. Wait, what's happening? Ah, a convenient rocket launcher to finish him off. Time to die. Nice. What's that? 5 minutes left. Okay, not bad. Come back from that.
With the tyrant finally dealt with, I could finally make my escape to a train where we jumped on, then Leon started to reminisce a bit before making it inside to only find Claire and this girl who would find more about in Claire's playthrough, as I had now finished Leon's story and got the trophy for doing so. Now that my first playthrough was done, there was still a lot to do to get the platinum, such as playing through Claire's story, getting S ranks with each character, completing hardcore runs with each character, and finding all the collectibles. But what I decided to do first was play through on Claire's story on standard difficulty, while trying to find as many collectibles as I could, such as the notes hidden around as Claire had her own exclusive to her story, and also the Mr. Raccoons. I won't talk about the story too much from now on, as the story is very similar, just with the middle of the game being slightly different, as even in some cutscenes it would just swap Claire and Leon's roles. And because a lot of the puzzles were the same, I knew the answers to them, and I also knew the locations of weapons and key items, which made this playthrough a lot quicker. I also saw this playthrough as an opportunity to pick up any combat trophies I hadn't got yet, such as using a flashbang on a liquor to blind it.
Taste my flashbang. Oh yeah, and the trophy. Let's get out of here.
Once getting all the medallions and making it to the area where you first encounter the mutated William Birkin, or G, if you like to call it that, the story started to play out slightly different, as we had this young girl as our companion instead of Ada. This boss fight was a lot easier this time round, as I knew how to do it, but also Claire had a grenade launcher instead of the shotgun, which was very overpowered. So now we had the job of looking after Sherry, who lost her mum and dad, as they were both scientists at Umbrella, I wonder who her parents actually are. Like in Leon's playthrough, we are unable to get out the car park as we needed a pass, and this creep turned up to kidnap Sherry, even though Sherry didn't want to go. So we now had the job of getting out of the car park. We found out this guy is Chief Irons, by the way, the chief of the Raccoon City Police. In this part of the game, it wasn't too different to Leon's, just that I could access a few extra rooms, such as Chief Irons' office, where the keycard for the car park was located. I still had to find the electric components to access it, which were in the same locations. I still had to avoid the tyrant at all times, as he was still his usual self. Once I got the final electric components and solved the puzzle, I entered a new sequence, where I got to play Sherry, who was taken to the orphanage by Irons. There were some puzzles in this section, such as one where I had to escape the room by solving this toy puzzle, matching shapes up. I then made my way around the orphanage to try get the key to escape, but Irons was there, waiting for us.
Time to teach some manners.
You sick son of a bitch. No, you're the bitch.
You're gonna pay for this.
No, you're gonna pay for it.
You little shit.
No, you're a little shit. Let's go, Sherry. Get out of here. Get them little high heels going.
This led to a chase scene, and eventually I had to hide behind furniture until Irons left the keys in the door, so I grabbed them and made a run for it.
Oh, please, you're scary. Move your little ass. Quick, 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 quick.
I'm coming for you, Sherry.
Holy shitballs. It means business. Uh-oh.
Now you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
We then returned to playing as Claire, 30 minutes before Sherry's segment, and I got a trophy for completing it. I was able to escape the car park, but this time, the tyrant was still chasing me after leaving the car park, and I came close to getting caught.
He's still there. But I hate it. Oh, God. I hate it.
In the next area was a bunch of dogs which I disposed of as I made my way to the orphanage, and inside I found a Mr. Raccoon and some letters which I hadn't got yet. On my way to get Sherry, we saw Irons die. Then I came across Sherry in some underground area where the tyrant was waiting for us.
Run. Run. Let's move that fucking ass. Yeah, we know that. You keep running. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Oh, hell no. My God, you're one ugly fucker.
Claire got knocked out from this, and we saw Sherry run away, and we was woken by none other than Annette Birkin, Sherry's mum, who didn't really care about Sherry, so Claire takes it upon herself to find her. And we came across her in the same area where Ada fell off, so now I had to repeat the sewers area, which worked the same as Leon's playthrough, with the chest piece plugs and even the G-boss where you could use the crane to beat him. But this time, I had done enough damage to him to manage to use the crane only once to defeat him.
Please go down and want it. Try my best. Give me that trophy. I did. I got it. Nice.
I then rescued Sherry, but she was infected, so we took the tram down to the lab to get a cure for her. We left her on a bed in the entrance area and took Sherry's wristband so we could access the different areas of the lab. Most of the lab area played out the same as Leon's, such as killing Plan 43, the same way, and we managed to get the antivirus pretty quickly, but before giving it to her, I had to battle G in the same way I did with Leon, but with different weapons this time. After defeating it, I returned to give the antivirus to Sherry, and Annette was there as well. This is where she dies this time, and asked Claire to look after Sherry. Now it was time to escape the lab with Sherry, as the countdown timer started. The difference with Claire's run is that Claire is the one to start the train that Leon eventually jumps on in his run. I also had to battle G again, but this time I had a minigun, which made this boss very quick as I got a trophy for defeating G with more than 4 minutes on the timer remaining.
Oh, wow. I did that super quick on the second attempt. Lovely jubbly.
The story then ends the same as Leon turns up, and on finishing the game, I got a trophy for finishing Claire's story and even getting the S rank, which was completing the game in under 3.5 hours, on at least standard difficulty. This saved me an extra playthrough. Now that I'd got the S rank for Claire, I decided to go for an S rank with Leon, but on his second run scenario, which was slightly shorter and some of the puzzles were different. Some parts were skipped, such as the beginning part of the game, as I started in the alleyway, as I found another Mr. Raccoon which I was missing. On this bit, I also managed to use a grenade to kill 3 zombies, which gave me a trophy.
Ooh, zombie roundup. Didn't mean to get that, but we got it.
Now that I'd played through the game twice already, I was getting very familiar, and I even felt more comfortable watching the tyrant from a distance.
Get out my way, bitch.
On this playthrough, I was finally coming to an end of hunting down all the Mr. Raccoons, as I found the final 2 I was missing.
Headshot. Complete vermin exterminator. All raccoons done. Sweep it up now.
And all that was left for the collectibles was some letters, and the ones I was missing were on Claire's second run. So for the rest of this run, I sped through it and managed to kill the tyrant for the final time quite quickly. But with this being the second run, we got to witness the true ending, which shows the train we escape on getting attacked by none other than G again. But to take it down for one final time.
Is he back for more? This time I got a rocket launcher though. Oh, you are one ugly fucker, Jesus. Yeah, in the eye. You ugly mother trucker. See you later, my friend. See you later.
In the final cutscene, we see Leon, Claire and Sherry walk off into the distance. I managed to get the S rank for Leon, and then also got another trophy for witnessing the true ending. With the S ranks done, it was now time for the hardcore runs. The difference with hardcore is that the enemies hit a lot harder, there was no autosave, and I had to use these ink ribbons to save the game, which meant I had to be very careful when I saved the game. Because I was only needing a couple more collectibles, I needed to play through Claire's second run, so that's what I went with for this. On hardcore, there was one difference I noticed straight away, and that was that the tyrant was not messing around. I didn't find many of the bosses any harder though, as I tore through the first G boss. To be honest, I found the normal zombies more annoying than the bosses.
I'm dead.
One trophy that I decided to go for on this hardcore run was to escape the first room in Sherry's segment in under 60 seconds, which meant I had to get the scissors and then solve the puzzle very quickly. Whenever I failed, I just loaded my last save, which was just before the cutscene which started this part of the game. It did take me a couple of attempts, but after I figured out the order of the puzzle, as it was the same, I managed to get this trophy with ease. The next trophy I picked up on this run was the final file, which is located next to the tram in the sewers, and this meant I had now got all the collectibles, so all that was left to do was to finish this hardcore run, and it really wasn't that hard. I had all the weapons I needed to beat each boss with ease, and I even defeated G even quicker on this run.
Here we go, easy, first time, let's go.
I destroyed the final few bosses and managed to complete Claire's hardcore run with ease, and I even almost got an S rank on it. It was that easy. Next up was hardcore with Leon, and like Claire's, I seemed to complete it very quickly and with ease, which I believe is because I now learnt the ins and outs of the game. It was a lot easier. Now that both hardcore runs had been complete, before I did a final cleanup run, there was extra modes with a bonus 4th survivor mode and also some DLC called Go Survivors, which I obviously had to get the trophies in. These extra modes were mini stories of some of the side characters in the game that had died. It's like a reimagining of what could have been if they survived. The first mode I tried was the 4th survivor, where I had to make it through the sewers up to the police station without dying, and it was absolute chaos taking on all the zombies.
Oh, what the fuck, where did you come from?
This mode was very frustrating, as you could get right to the end and then just die, and I will say, I died quite a bit.
No. This is not even fun.
In order to beat this, you have to manage your items very carefully and save some ammo or grenades for the end, because there was a huge horde at the end and I got very stressed out about it. Oh shit. Done it. I think I've done it. Yes. The fourth time. The charm. With that mode complete, I was one happy guy. But next, I had the DLC trophies to go for, and Ghost Survivors, and these were nowhere near as bad as the fourth Survivor. If you was good with inventory management, you could complete the first 3 modes quite easily. But once I finished them, I unlocked a mode called No Way Out, which was a horde survival mode, where I had to kill 100 zombies in total without dying. And it was only frustrating because of the length of it. While completing this mode, I also managed to get all the Mr. Raccoons in them to get a trophy. Finish these bad boys off and I've done it finally. See you later, fools. Get in. Now that I had completed the extra modes, there were a couple of trophies left to do, which I would go for in one run on assisted difficulty as well to make things easy for myself, because why not? The 3 trophies I was going for was to complete the game in under 14,000 steps, complete the game without opening the item box, and then finish without healing. I did think Claire's run was the easiest, so I played on her second run for this. The reason for playing on assisted as well is that you'll automatically heal from red health to yellow health without any herbs. So I never picked any up to make sure I didn't use them. When it comes to the 14,000 steps, you can get this one very easily if you know your way around, which I did at this point after completing it numerous times. And you could track how many steps you were on by going into the records in the menu, then scroll down to carbon footprint, which is right at the bottom of the list. And it will tell you how many steps you've done. And the third trophy for not opening an item box was easy to follow, as on assisted you would get lots of ammo, and the bosses were a lot weaker, that I would only use a handgun to beat them. Just make sure you don't pick up any items that you don't need, such as I was carrying this diamond key around for the full playthrough because I couldn't discard it because I didn't use it on all the doors. With this run done with ease, I arrived at the final boss and I had the minigun for this, so it went just as you'd think it would. The platinum is fine. Minimalist. Complete the game without any box. No healing. Small carbon footprint. I know what's next. Platinum. Raccoon City. Native. All trophies in Resident Evil 2 done. Next up, the third game. And that is the platinum for Resident Evil 2 wrapped up. And I sure did enjoy this, as I always do when it comes to Resident Evils, as they aren't too long, but also add a bit of challenge so that it isn't mind-numbing. Now that this one is done, all that is left is 3, 5 and 6 for the franchise. I do plan on getting 3 done before 9 comes out, so that I have all the original trilogy platinumed. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more platinum trophy content, as I'll be taking on some of the best and hardest games out there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.